It's September 1st, probably the greatest day of the year. We got dove hunting going on right now. Deer season's coming, 29 days away. Cold fronts on their way, cooler weather. It's like 101 out here in Texas, but we're out here, we're getting it done. We're gonna do a little dove hunting today. So we are gonna do a catch, clean, and cook. My mom was talking this morning to me about how my great-grandpa used to do like a whole dove and then would put it like on gravy. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna try that out. I think I'm gonna have to probably get my mom. Mom's always the best cook, right? So I'm gonna get my mom to show us how it's done. But we're about to get to hunting. We got one sitting in the tree, one sitting on the power line. They're starting to fly a little bit. It's about 5:30 right now, so y'all stay tuned. Got him. Just smoked another one. That makes number 3. They're starting to fly. I'm liking it. Oh, no fly zone. Got the old high brass in. We got a runner. Ah, get over here. Got him. We got a little 3-pack coming in. Oh, 4-pack. Oh, 5. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Got him. Mark that one. Got a big pack coming up here. Get him! Going downtown. Oh, we got one. Go down. Down. A little single. Double. Get the first one maybe. Got him. Oh! Go down. This is the first year I've hunted without a dog, and it's not near as fun. I hate being the bird dog. Get my new bird dog. I probably should have bought a bird dog, as you've seen in the last video. We ended up getting a mini Aussie. My wife wanted one. Don't ask me why. As you know, I mean, if it's not a lab, it ain't a dog. We all know that. But going pretty good so far. I think we got about 6 in the bag, so we're gonna keep going. They're starting to really fly right now. Go down. Oh, these white wings driving me crazy today, but I think we can find that one. Get down. Smoked him. We got a couple speed demons. Here we go. Get down. He's down in those trees right there. Alright, so we're done for the afternoon. A little bit slower this afternoon. I think we ended up with 8. We got 2 in the tank. I think the big bass ate them. Something splashed, so they're gone. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to clean one of these things. And like I talked about, we're going to do kind of a whole dove in the gravy. So we're going to, instead of just breasting them out, I'm going to pull the feathers out and we're going to pluck. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to just pluck these feathers. We're going to start right here at the breastbone and just kind of start our way down, all the way down. Get around the legs real good, peel off the tail feathers. We're going to break the wings off. Same thing on this one. Wings off, then the head. Feed it to the big old bass, and then we're just going to kind of dress this up real good. Get all these feathers out. Then we'll cut the legs off, and then we also got to gut them. So that is the next step. Once we get the feathers all off, is to gut these little doves. So I'm going to finish up this real quick, and I'll show y'all how I gut these things. So same thing with the feet. What we're going to do is just kind of save a little bit of that meat. We're just going to break the leg, hold our thumb there, twist it around a few times, pull it off. Got you a nice little drumstick. Not much meat there, but there is some. All right, so for gutting, kind of like we do when we take it off, debone them. We're gonna come right here we're just gonna make a little bitty opening, and you can kind of start seeing the guts right there. We're gonna run our finger all the way up. We're gonna grab the gizzards, the heart, all the rest of the organs, clean out that body cavity real good. Got a few more feathers to get, but I think most of these are just hanging on from the blood and sticky stuff, so all the way cleaned out. And that right there is gonna be dinner. So I will see y'all in the kitchen. I think we got 7 more to clean, and we're gonna be eating super good. All right, everybody, so we got the birds cleaned and we're in the kitchen. My mom is gonna show us how to do this old school recipe. So this is something she grew up eating as a kid at her grandparents, and she's gonna cook it for me today. So super excited about this one. You already know, she got the bandana on, the apron on. She's a professional, so it's gonna be good. So what we got going on right now is we got the whole doves plucked, got the feathers out the best we could, checked for BBs. So she's about to get started on this. It's gonna be super good. We're gonna eat these with some mashed potatoes, and it's gonna be super good. I cannot freaking wait. So she's gonna get going on these things, and we're gonna walk you through it as she walks me through it, because I'm super excited about this recipe. So here we go.
So to make grandma's dove, you get you some good dove that still has the legs and the wings, because you don't want to waste anything. And of course, Hayden said he double checked these for BBs, so I'm gonna trust him on that.
Kind.
Feathers.
Kind.
Make sure the feathers are off, because those don't taste good either. And then we'll add some onion, and we like to add a little garlic. Fresh garlic is good, but this will work. And then I'm going to add about 5 bouillon cubes, because we probably have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dove and some breast. And then we're just going to add a couple of quarts of water. Actually, it was like about 1.5 quarts, just enough to cover the birds. And then I'm going to toss in a little bit of salt.
She don't use no measuring cup, so none of her recipes I can ever follow, because she just eyeballs everything.
And then we're gonna stick it over here on the stove, crank it up to high, bring it to a boil, and then once it's boiling, we're gonna go ahead and put the lid on it and simmer it till it's done. Probably about, I would suspect it would be maybe about 30, 40 minutes to cook it.
All right, so 30 to 40 minutes to cook it. One thing that I did miss that they used to do is the hearts and the gizzards. So if you want to, when you do this, throw your hearts and your gizzards in there at the same time as your dove and cook those down. But I threw them in the tank for the big bass. I kind of messed up there, but still gonna be good. Yeah, so 40 minutes and show you the next step.
That was good.
So one step that I did forget to tell y'all is that you have to brine these doves. And by brine, what I mean is I put them in the refrigerator with about 2 tablespoons of salt. Let them sit for 2 or 3 days.
So like now it's at a rolling boil, so what I'll do is I'll just cover it, and then I'm gonna cut my heat down low.
Low and slow's the deal here.
Absolutely.
So Mama has a no peeking rule here at the house when something's cooking, but she's outside, so we're gonna take a little look, see what it looks like. Ooh, look at that dove, kind of cooking down, releasing all that flavor. We're gonna put that down before she gets back, but it's looking pretty dang good, I'm not even gonna lie. So I think we're about 20 minutes in, so we got about 20 minutes to go, and next step on the way. All right, so dove's been cooking. What do you think?
About 45 minutes.
So about 45 minutes it's been cooking. She's mixed some flour and water, right? Mm-hmm. Flour and water. And it's kind of mixing it together. Go ahead.
Yep. And just make sure that you mix it well and it doesn't have any lumps in it left. And then this is just an easy way to make gravy. A lot of people have a hard time making gravy because it ends up getting lumpy. But this is just an easy way to do it. I use my grandma's old strainer. And then I'll just pour this in, whoops, pour this in kind of slowly and mix it around.
And so why are you using the strainer? To keep the lumps out?
Keep the lumps out. But I mix mine well enough that I don't think I have any lumps in it. And then this is basically just to thicken it. Some people might make a roux, but this is how we've always done it because typically people always have flour in their pantry. So.
Alright, so how long are we going to let this cook now that we added the flour and water mixture to make the gravy?
Well, we're going to bring it to a boil, and then it should come up to the consistency of gravy that you want it to be. Like right now, it's kind of thin. I like it to be a little bit more thicker. And so we'll bring it up to a boil, and then we'll just watch and see. Just add it. You may have to add a little bit more flour and water just to get it to the consistency that you want it to be.
Look at those little drumsticks. Oh, those things are going to be good. Alright, so how much more time do you think?
Probably maybe 10 minutes.
Alright, so about 10 minutes. We're going to let this thing right here kind of turn into that nice little gravy. We got potatoes. We got corn. It's about to go down. So we're getting to the home stretch of this delicious recipe.
Okay, I think it's ready.
Ooh, that looks good. Thickened up real nice. So we got the corn on the cob. We got some mashed potatoes. We're about to pull these things out and get the first look of them. So, bed of potatoes. Little gravy on top. Ooh, that looks so good. Can't forget the corn over there. Gotta have some corn. And it is time to give her a taste test. That right there looks absolutely delicious. I'm about to eat. So good. I can't wait. So, we're going to let these things cool off, and we're about to give it the old taste test. So we're going to finish it off. What are you finishing off with?
Oh, I got some real butter, because there's nothing better than real butter, and a little bit of Mullet Man's Critter Glitter, and my bottle is getting a little empty. It's really
Mullet Man. Mom needs more Critter Glitter. Better send her some. Alright, so first taste test. She did the cooking, so we're going to give her the honors of first bite. You want breast meat?
Tastes like grandma's.
Tastes like grandma's. Hey, there ain't nothing better than grandma's, mama's, any kind of alls. So I'm about to get a little taste test and see what this is. I'm gonna go, there's so many pieces when you cook them whole. I'm gonna go with a little baby drumstick. Look at that thing. So, not much meat there, but it's good. Let's get a piece of that breast, the good part. So we're gonna go dove breast with little potatoes. That is next level. Can't beat that right there. That's something special. I love poppers, but it's different kind of good. It's old school good. That's finger looking good. So, that's going to end it for today's video. Y'all got to give this a try. I mean, it is absolutely delicious. Takes a little more time to cook than the Dove poppers, but lights out. So, me and Mom are about to finish eating some delicious Dove, and then I think that we're going to go get a little evening hunt after this. Got to get more. It's too good not to. So, I will see y'all on the next one.